All right, team. Saturday morning, dark dawn. Had to get a sip of the decaf. It's a rock star party so far. My pole pruner's back. That's awesome. I loaned it out. It's kind of handy it's back because it's Saturday and I could have used it last Saturday, but we didn't have it because I'd loaned it out. Um, let's start with I did some organizing and sorting of all that junk that was on the table, but obviously I still haven't put it anywhere. I'm not sure what to do with these. These are blankets from when we were doing haul outs. They were just living in the Jeep. I'm not quite sure what to do with them now because we don't do haul outs. I can't remember the last time we did one. It's been a few months, I'm sure. It's trying to snow. I don't know. Maybe you can see one every once in a while. Anyway, it's really light. None of it's sticking. In fact, the ground's not even wet. But I dropped by the Reynolds after work, and it's sticking in the grass there, and the pavement is wet there. So I'm not sure if we're working or not. This weekend, I do need to dump that gas into the car. The car will probably take all of that. So we'll just shotgun it all in there. I got to find the funnel, though. That's more of that Jeep stuff. Yeah, I got to figure out what we're doing with that. I sorted it out, but I haven't figured out what we're doing. And like I said, I don't know if we're working or not. I have not checked the weather forecast, but I think it's supposed to be like not very warm. Actually, let me pause you and check real quick. That might help us decide what we're doing. All right, team. It's supposed to be 2 hours of snow, 40% chance. Then 3 hours of cloudy, and then 3 hours of snow, 20% chance. And then it's supposed to be partly cloudy and then sunny. But our work schedule, we'll never see the partly cloudy and sunny part. We should be done by then. We should not still be working by then. So, and the high is going to be like 47. But for the most of the morning with the snow and stuff, it's going to be like 20s and 30s. It's not going to warm up until the sun actually bursts out, I guess. So I'm not sure the plan. Maybe I'll see what long haul's in the mood for, because it's tree trimming, and we can tree trim whether it's snowing or not. And working in snow, falling snow is much different than working in falling rain. I don't mind standing in snow. Standing around in rain isn't much fun. I think rain is my least favorite, then wind, then snow, and then I don't know what comes after that. I guess maybe bitter cold, but definitely rain is my least favorite because you can't really do much. You're gonna get wet unless you like put on an actual raincoat. You're gonna get wet. Snow, you're going to get snowed on, but it takes a while for you to get wet. There's not a lot of water content in snow. And if you're bundled up, the snow doesn't melt on your outer layer, shall we say? Because your body heat doesn't melt the snow because your coat is cold enough to keep it snow. It's when you go inside, then it all melts. Anyway, yeah, maybe we'll just let long haul decide. I don't know. I don't think it's that bad. I think, God, 40% chance, 20% chance. Oh, I'm not sure, team. But we don't make that decision for like 2 more hours because we can't do anything in dark dawn. At least the kind of work I want to do, I can't do dark dawn. Other work, I've done dark dawn all the time. I've been all done and gone by the time it got light enough out. You know what I mean? Anyway, how about I pause you up? We'll take a fat break and we'll figure it out and then we'll update you. All right, team, we made it. We're going to cut off the dead stuff. So, uh-oh, big dog, big dog. So, that guy, that guy, that guy, that one coming up like that. And then there's one way up there. Basically, the bark's missing on all the ones we're going to cut. So if you can see the ones that the bark's missing on, oh, there's one back there too. If you can see the bark missing, those are the ones we're after. Kind of like that one right there. It's already been cut off. I think we'll nib that off too. Anyway, that's the plan. All right, team. We got off. I don't know if you can see that little stub or the one there. We got off the ones we talked about. And then I noticed that big guy there is also missing bark. But we gave up for today. It looks like maybe that one there is missing some bark too. And all of you, it's hard to see, but it looks like there's storm damage up there. There's like a white part. I think it snapped. Oh, maybe that's just the bark missing. Anyway, that would be it. The snow melted. I don't know if I got snow on the ground earlier, but the snow melted. The sun's out, which means we're probably here later than I was anticipating. Anyway, I'm not sure. I'm a little concerned about the quality of this tree. That looks like a hole. But I guess I don't think anybody's going to miss what we cut off. It was not adding anything to the tree. And I don't know if we'll get that other part. I'll have to bring a bigger ladder for that one. Anyway, we're going to pack it up and head out. All right, team. Saturday night, middle of the night. I'm just going to wrap you guys up. Still on tap. I got to get the gas in the car because we did not get that done today. I did get some of that stuff moved out of here. some of those, I guess, baskets of stuff. I did find a home for it. Still need to do something with that stuff there. And there's some branches. I was out in the West 40 and there's some branches and stuff that need picked up from the various wind storms. Because, you know, my lawn's always last on the program. The other jobs have priority. Anyway, that will do it for us, as in you and me. I will still be working Sunday, but we'll get her done. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. We'll see you next week, team.